जय श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, the creation of the fourth order, Chapter 11, Lord Vishnu's appearance in the sacrificial arena. Chapter 20, Lord Vishnu's appearance in the sacrificial arena, verse number 11. उदासीनम् इव ध्याक्षम् द्रव्यज्ञानक्रियात्मनाम् कुटस्थम् इमम् आत्मानम् यो वेदाप्नोति शोभनम्। उदासीनम् इवाध्यक्षम् द्रव्यज्ञानक्रियात्मना कुटस्थमिमम् आत्मानम् यो वेदाप्नोति शोभनम्। उदासीनम् इवाध्यक्षम् द्रव्यज्ञानक्रियात्मनाम् कुटस्थम् इमम् आत्मानम् यो वेदा आप्नोति शोभनम्। द्रव्यज्ञानक्रियात्मना कुटस्थम् इमम् आत्मानम् यो वेदाप्नोति शोभनम्। उदासीनम् इवाध्यक्षम् द्रव्यज्ञानक्रियात्मनम् कुटस्थम् इव आत्मानम् यो वेदाप्नोति शोभनम्। उदासीनम् इवाध्यक्षम् द्रव्यज्ञानक्रियात्मना कुटस्थम् इमम् आत्मानम् यो वेदाप्नोति शोभनम्। उदासीनम् इवाध्यक्षम् द्रव्यज्ञानक्रियात्मना कुटस्थम् इमम् आत्मानम् यो वेदाप्नोति शोभनम्। उदासीनम् indifferent, eva simply, adhyaksham the superintendent, Dravya of the physical elements. Jnana, knowledge acquiring senses. Kriya, working senses. Atmanam, and of the mind. Kutastham, fixed. Imam, this. Atmanam, soul. Ya, anyone who. Veda, knows. Apnoti, gets. Shobhanam, all good fortune. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Anyone who knows that this material body made of the 5 gross elements, the sense organs, the working senses, and the mind is simply supervised by the fixed soul, is eligible to be liberated from material bondage. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. This verse describes how one can become liberated from material bondage. This verse describes how one can become liberated from material bondage. The first point is that one must know that the soul is different from his body. The soul is called Dehi, or one who possesses the body. And the material body is called Deha, or the embodiment of the soul. The body is changing at every moment, but the soul is fixed. Therefore, the soul is called Kutastham. The change of body is enacted by the reactions of the 3 modes of nature. One who has understood the fixed position of the soul should not be disturbed by the incoming and outgoing interactions of the modes of material nature in the form of happiness and distress. In Bhagavad Gita also, Lord Krishna recommends that since happiness and distress come and go due to the interactions of the modes of nature on the body, one should not be disturbed by such external movements. Even though one is sometimes absorbed in such external movements, he has to learn to tolerate them. The living entity should be always indifferent to the action and reaction of the external body. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that the body is made of the gross physical elements, earth, water, fire, air and sky, and the subtle elements, mind, intelligence and ego, is completely different from the soul proper. One should therefore not be disturbed by the action and reaction of these 8 gross and subtle material elements. The practical process to attain this stage of indifference is to execute devotional service. Only one who constantly engages in devotional service 24 hours a day can be indifferent to the action and reaction of the external body. When a man is absorbed in a particular thought, he does not hear or see any external activities, even though they are enacted in his presence. Similarly, those who are fully absorbed in devotional service do not care what is going on with the external body. That status is called Samadhi. One who is actually situated in Samadhi is understood to be a first-class yogi. Om Agyan तिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकय चक्षुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामी इति नामिने। नामस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So we continue to discuss the instructions of Lord Vishnu in the sacrificial arena of Prithu Maharaj. Yesterday we discussed the benefits of devotional service, that one becomes peaceful, one becomes broad and transparent when one gets liberated. So knowing the benefit, a question may arise, how can I get liberated? So Lord Vishnu is describing now who is eligible for liberation. The first step is we have to distinguish between Deha and Dehi. Deha is this body and Dehi is the soul. And each one of us is not Deha, is not this body. Each one of us is Dehi, is the individual soul. The soul is inside the body, but actually the soul has nothing to do with the body. It is so unfortunate that most of our time is going to take care of the body with which we have nothing to do. It is very unfortunate. It is unnecessary, cumbersome, complicated, and foolishness. So there are 24 elements out of which this universe is created and this body is created. The 24 elements are 5 gross elements. What are 5 gross elements? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Once again, 5 gross elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. Can we repeat? Who will repeat? Again. No, ether or sky? No, ether and sky are referring to same element. Yeah, right. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Okay? Then there are 5 senses. They gather information of the outside world. Knowledge acquiring senses, Jnanendriya. What are these? Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. 5 knowledge acquiring senses. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. Who will repeat 5? Yes. Right. knowledge acquiring senses. Then there are 5 working senses which perform action. Karmendriya, 5 working senses: hands, legs, mouth, genitals, anus. 5 working senses: hands, legs, mouth, genitals, anus. Who will repeat? Very nice. 5 working senses. Then there are 5 objects of the senses. For the eyes, there is form. For the ears, there is sound. For the nose, there is smell. For the tongue, there is taste. And for the skin, there is touch. So, form, sound, smell, taste, touch. These are 5 object of senses: form, sound, smell, taste, touch. Who will repeat this 5? One more, help him. Taste. Yeah, Ram Nam Prabhu. Right. 5 objects of senses. How many over? 20? 5 gross elements, 5 5 working senses, 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 object of the senses, then 3 subtle elements: mind, intelligence, false ego. And one combination of all, Mahat Tattva. How many? 24. Who will repeat 24? Yes, Edward. Right? Right? Very nice. Let's clap for Edward. Very nice. Next, who wants to try?